Hello guys, my name is Madhur and welcome to my channel. This is the 21st tutorial in the series of tutorials on Unix shell scripting. Now in this tutorial we're gonna prepare another shell script, but before doing that I am going to demonstrate something to you using the terminal. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the cat command and prepare a text file. I'll call it test, and I'll just type in some text in it like my neighbor's dog is annoying. Put a full stop. Now save my document by pressing Ctrl D. Now I can ls and see that my test file is right there in the home folder. Now in the previous tutorial we changed the permissions of ss1.sh and we made it an executable program, and you can see that the shell is highlighting ss1.sh in green ink, which means that it's an executable program, and that's unlike the other names that are being displayed in the output of ls. So that's it, and let me clear the terminal for you. Now what I want to do is I wish to set my positional parameters by extracting the output from my test file, and by that I mean I want $1 to have the value my, $2 to have the value neighbors, $3 to have the value dog, and so on and so forth. Now I can't do this by typing in set cat test, although some of you might be wondering, okay, what's wrong with this command, because cat test is basically going to generate the output of test, and that should set the positional parameters. But how would the shell know that I wish to execute this part of the program as a command first and then assign the output of that to the positional parameters that set holds? So the thing that's going to help the shell acknowledge that is called AxeEngrave or reverse code, and they always come in pair, and you can find them on the left side of the key 1 on your keyboard, and when you press it once it gets there, you don't have to press the shift key to get it, and the shift key would get you the tilde, and that we don't want. So when I execute this command, when I press the enter key, and then when I see my positional parameters by executing $*, I see that my positional parameters have been set with the output from the test command. So sorry, not the command but the file test. So that was it, and now we're going to prepare a shell script, and it's again going to use positional parameters. We're going to save this file first, and we're going to call it ss6. This is the 6th script file that we've prepared. I'm going to save it in the home directory, and what this file is going to do is it's going to rename a file from my home directory to the file name, and then it'll have an extension of the user login name, which is my name currently. So let me first show you guys something. When I execute the command whoami, it's a command that we learned in the very beginning of the course, and when I press the enter key, I see that the first field is my name, that is my login name, the second field is my terminal ID, and the third field is the time and date at which I logged in. So if I would set my positional parameters with the output of whoami, then $1 will hold the value Madhur, $2 will hold the value of my terminal ID, and $3 will hold the value of the date and time at which I logged in, right? So now in my script file, let me first put a comment like this script renames a file to file.name, where name is the login name of the user executing the script. That's it. That's comprehensive enough. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to first use a variable name, and I'm going to assign it the value of the file name that's going to be passed to the program as an argument, right? So when I pass in the name of my file, suppose if I execute this program with test as an argument, then test will be stored in name so that I can use $1 again for storing something else. and then I'm gonna execute set, and in the action graves I'm gonna put in who am I. So basically what I am going to do now is I'm going to override the previous value of $1 by my login name, which is Madhur, and in the next line I'm going to execute mv because we have to rename our file. So then it will be $name space $name dot $1. $1 in this case will have my name, right? I'll save this file. It's taking some time, sorry about that. Okay, it's done now. I'll clear my terminal first. I'll run ls to show that I have my file test in here, and soon it will be renamed to test.madhur. You'll see how. sh space ss6.sh, and then test will go as an argument, and I press the enter key, and when I now run ls, I see that my file test is called test.madhur. So again, a quick recap of the program. What we did is we first copied the value of the argument that we passed through the program in a variable called name, so that we can use $1 for other purposes, and in the very next statement we set the positional parameter $1 with the output of who am I, and we've included who am I in the action graves because we want who am I to be executed as a command before setting the positional parameters. And then in the last statement we've used the mv command to rename our file from $name to $name dot the user login name. So test has been renamed to test.madhur. So there you go, that was our 6th script file. In the next tutorial we're going to learn something interesting again. Thank you so much for watching this one, and please subscribe to my channel.